Today's situation is not about land. It is not about betrayal. It's about control, influence, and ownership audiences.
Things like that must stop. As long as people are big, let us everyone build his brand. May I believe through hard working, but not pretend that I do this. Look, I buy for him. I do this. Nothing. Me, I don't want that. I want to work on my own. I want to focus on my own. If I will lose, let us me lose, and I will start. I know it's not mean I will not start. Let us stop that things. Let us stop that things. We are work hard. We are a human. We are all man, and everyone fight for himself.
Let me be very clear from the start. What we are witnessing with Mayuguno is a real life case studies of what happens when a creator builds on borrowed subscribers instead of owned subscribers. And today's lesson, this is a lesson for the upcoming YouTubers that they have to understand, not only about upcoming YouTubers, even the existing YouTuber, the bigger YouTubers. You have to know on how this trend works. Just in case you fall out with Mura's favor, you are up to this task. And today I'm going to give us a real example, because when you see Mayuguno crying, and this is the video, you can hear the way Mayuguno is talking with a lot of bitterness on the situation that has really happened. So watch this clip, then we dive deep.
Me as a man to cry, I've been really cry a lot. Even yesterday, I've been really cry a lot because it's so painful. For me, I feel like it has been create something on my side, but it is not stopping me loving someone. I love him. He's my brother, and I will keep loving him as long as bad or good. And I will keep looking for the solution. I don't need that things happen again to my around.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It depends on the time that you're watching this beautiful content. This channel goes by the name Max Lumumba Africa. Max Lumumba is my name, a content creator, a village content creator actually. Yeah, and my ambition and my dreams are one day, one time, I'll be in a law school studying law. That is a motive that is keeping me pushing. Because the villagers have cried about it. People have seen that in me. Any opportunity about being a lawyer, I'm there to grasp. So for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and let us engage. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that anytime that I post any video, we keep on engaging. Remember to watch these videos to the end without skipping the ads. So let's start with facts, not emotions. Mayuguno was at 49.8 thousand subscribers. After the public fallout and direct instructions to unsubscribe, he is now at 49.3k subscribers. That is 100 of subscribers lost in a very short time. We have not even finished a day, but we have seen a massive unsubscribing. And this is very important. This was not organic subscribing. This was commanded unsubscribing. That tells you everything about influence and power dynamic. Let us now talk about this. And let me give a very good example. I myself, when I was starting YouTube, I started my YouTube when I was building my own audience from the animal video. No shout out, nothing. And I got monetized with the same subscribers that I made by myself. So when some people are now coming telling me that they saw me at I don't know the swampy villa, I don't know what they are speaking, because actually the reason why I went to the villa is for business purposes and for job things. I never went to the villa to beg. Let me be clear, and the videos that I did at the villa is very evident. Starting with the Mura's video themselves. If you saw those videos, you saw me and Luca the Traveler. Actually, we were delivering some feeds with Luca the Traveler, and Mura himself asked us that, are you a YouTuber? I had to agree. Then he told me to give out my shout out. So that's why when you come to my channel, then you think that I went to Mura's place to beg. You are really wrong, because the reality remains that I started building my own audience. My initial niche was about animals, where I did a lot of videos about animals. You know, my niche was not even concurrently. Something like they can go with hand with the Muras. You know, Mura is known for traveling. I'm known for doing animal videos. And that is why I'm telling you that this is just an advice that I'm giving us. Doing shout out and everything is not bad, but make sure that you build your own audience, so that when anybody will be commanding. Even those subscribers, when I was starting my reaction and analysis video, they were telling me that we are unsubscribing. I told them, well and good, you can just leave. And they left. And it never harmed my channel. Nowadays, I'm doing reaction. People are coming there willingly. So that means I'm building my own audience slowly by slowly. That is pole pole in Swahili. So that is the advice that I'll wish to give the upcoming YouTubers that don't depend on subscribers, that maybe you are through shoutouts, through maybe sharing subscribers with some individual. That is something that is really wrong. And that is why I'm telling you that everything about influence and power dynamic. Today, in Mayuguno's community post, Mayuguno himself has posted, guys, please, I know a lot has been said to report my channel to get removed from YouTube is not the solution at all. Then he puts actually something, I don't know, it is thanks or prayers. Yeah, you know the way we put some hand, because I'm holding my phone. I don't have a GoPro. I'm holding my phone with one hand. Yeah, so I'm using that. He has put that symbol this way. Let's interpret these carefully. This message tells us three things. One, he is under pressure. Mayuguno is under pressure. Two, there are active efforts to silence him. People want to see him sinking. People want to see him falling. And number three, he understands the danger of mob control. The same way they were controlled coming to a YouTube channel, the same way they are being controlled leaving your channel. This is not drama. This is digital intimidation. It is real. You know, when you saw the likes of Fellow the Boy were crying on the camera that subscribers don't leave, this is the resultant. When you saw Gintu telling people that this is wrong and start reaction, this is what I mean. Because the only thing, if Mayuguno will not be forgiven by Mura, the only thing Mayuguno is remaining to do is a reaction. But let me hope that you won't be joining the lazy gangs. They call out the lazy gangs. Yeah? Just make your own solution that you think is best for you. For us, our work is not to judge. We are not going to judge anybody. So when you find yourself in any side, we have the, I don't know, positive people. Because I've seen Mayuguno on camera begging for forgiveness, crying because of subscribers. But I'll be telling you the reason why he has to cry. We are coming to that point. So that is why I'm telling you that make sure you watch this video till the end. So, Mayuguno has even done a video where we see Mayuguno talking about the documents and the movement from Kisumu to Nairobi. We see Mayuguno moving fast with the document because Mayuguno is telling us that leaving Kisumu, he was in Kisumu. Yesterday was in the village. Today, leaving Kisumu. We have already seen him heading to Nairobi and he has reached Nairobi. We don't know what those documents are. And that's okay. But movement like this usually means 1. Damage control, 2. Legal concentration, 3. Business reconstructing. When someone realizes that influence can be turned against them, they don't joke. They protect themselves. And let me just attach this video here so that you can see what I'm talking about. Then we really appreciate what is happening. Watch this video, then we proceed with our analysis.
Because the one which one I'm traveling with. So this is the paper which one make us yesterday we travel. I have some issues here about me with especially government issue. So there are paper which one I must take in the office tomorrow in Nairobi headquarters here. There are some place which one I'm supposed to go. So I have this paper. I have a lot of things which one I'm more confused. But this one is very important. So it was in Kisumu yesterday. Today also we came here in Nairobi. We came here in the morning. It was night.
Let us now talk about how these all things started. The land issue. And remember, I've been saying that this land issue is not the real problem. Let me say this slowly. The land is not the issue. Land is a trigger, not the cause. Let me repeat. Land is the trigger, not the cause. The landowner had a right to sell to anyone. No one is entitled to the land because of influence or popularity. And here is the critical point many are really ignoring. The seller did not feel comfortable, because let me just put this as an highlight. If Mura himself wanted to buy this land, and maybe Mura spoke to the seller of this land, believe me or believe me not, the seller could not go against Mura and sell this land to another person. Let me say this one, because maybe the seller did not feel comfortable selling the land to Demon Girl. Villagers felt intimidated because of Dimwango. They chose who they felt safer dealing with, and the only safer hand they felt it is their land will be, or their life will be in the safer hand, will be in Mayuguno's hand. Remember, some weeks before, there was a fight between Uncle Mo and Zach, the owner of this land. So you want, and Zach himself, and I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow, where I'll be taking a clip where Zach himself said that I will not sell land to this family. You cannot tell me that you intimidate somebody, then you want to buy the same land from that individual. That is their constitutional right. Let me just put that clearly. And before that, why I'm selling that land is the trigger. When Mura was in Argentina, do you remember there is a time Mogesi and Mayani, they got an accident. Here next to the Shell petrol station, yeah, they got an accident, they were injured. And the person who rescued them was Mayuguno. Had to take them to the hospital, irrespective that they are reactors or what. And Mura himself was not happy. He really spoke bad. You could even leave them to die. Leaving that alone, the issue now starts here that I'm going to highlight. Issue number one, the Range Rover, the real source of anger. Now let me talk about the Range Rover, because this is where the truth lives. The Range Rover was not bought by Mayuguno himself. It was bought by subscriber. A subscriber that the subscriber long associated with Mura. That is where the problem started. Not land, not betrayal, but shift of financial loyalty. The moment support moved elsewhere, and some people say that it was a resentment started building, and history repeats itself. For those who have been watching Mayuguno, for those who have been watching Mura, history repeats itself. Let's not forget something important. Mayuguno once cried that Ngotu the widow has taken his subscribers, the likes of Mama Grace. The same script as flipped. What hurts you yesterday is what you are doing today. That proves one thing. The problem is ownership mentality over people. And that is the reality of what has really happened. And I've said, for those who watch Ngotu the Widow, for those who watch Mayuguno, for those who watch Mura, in yesterday's video, Mura submitted that he cried for over 1 hour. If this was only land, why cry for over an hour? You don't cry that long over land. You cry when control slips, loyalty shifts, influence weakens. That is the only scenario that you can get somebody crying for that long. This was emotional loss, not property loss. Let me talk something about control versus growth. Mura prefers people who, when asked, jump. They will like, boss, how high, when told to jump. Or they call you the name boss, boss, boss everywhere, and never outgrow him. But growth does not work that way. You cannot help someone grow, then punish them for growing. This is not mentorship, that is control. And from what I'm talking about, because when you watch this clip of Mura submitted that they sat, they talked, actually they discussed, they talked, and they reached a resolution that they can even resell that land. But when the day to do that reached, Mayuguno went missing. Watch this clip, then we'll be talking about that. Why Mayuguno went missing.
We agreed in the meeting, we agreed that they will find a different piece of land here in the village, and that my sister will buy that land from them at even a higher price than they had bought. And the reason I told my sister to actually even buy that land at a little higher price is because just to show that we are not using, let's say, Marwa, like me as a boss, I'm not using my bossiness to kind of like force them give my sister that land in terms of business. Guys went missing, and that for me was the stamp that these guys probably they had planned to do something like this.
From the video that you have seen, the choice Mayuguno has to make. Let us be very clear here. It appears that Mayuguno was forced into a choice. And he was having only only two options. Choice number one, sell the land, lose the subscriber, or keep the land, lose Mura. That is a business decision, not betrayal. He chose where long-term benefit lies, and that is the reality. Mayuguno had to consult. I don't know who is consulting, yeah? Okay, this is an individual who, okay, you have been struggling with life, but now you come, you get somebody who is ready to help you. You get a Range Rover, you get some other money to do some other things, you get the money to buy a land. Then, you're being told that if you resell that land, you have to choose two things. If you resell the land, you lose the subscriber who has been supporting you. But if you resell that land, if you keep the land, you lose Mura. Which side will you take? And remember, this is now where psychology is being tested. You have to be here. You have to be having brain now here. You have to see these things this way. Yeah. Look these things this way. Because I know I'm a honest man, and I have to tell us the honest thing that Mayuguno came up with this. This is what was happening. This is test of mind. If Mayuguno could sell this land, he could lose the subscriber. Well and good, we say tick for that. If Mayuguno could actually, I don't know if I'm the one who is confused. Okay, if Mayuguno, if could sell the land, he could lose the subscriber. If the Mayuguno could actually keep the land, he will lose Mura. And Mayuguno chose to lose Mura because of this. He knew very well that already Mura has anger. Things will never be the same. Things will never be the same. Even if you keep the land, even if you sell the land, still trust with Mura will be over. Remember, I've said Mura never felt happy when Mayuguno first secured the Range Rover. The land was an issue that was triggering the entire decision and everything. So this is why I'm saying that this is business decision, not betrayal. He chose where long-term benefit lies, and that's the reality. Why to Mayuguno see that losing Mura seems very small? This is the reason. Some say that he only... Okay, let me just put it this way. This was an act of taming him. If he could still sell that land to Mura, things will never be the same, and he could lose favor from Mura. Now, some say that he only lost a few subscribers, which is very wrong. Mayuguno has not lost few subscribers. Remember, that was a live stream. Live stream viewers are hardcore supporters. Those are the ones who donate and defend. So, financially and emotionally, the loss is bigger than the numbers shown. That's the reality. Okay, there are those people who are very strong, supportive, who have lost trust to Mura, they will still support Mayuguno. But things are not the same the way people think. Let me talk about the final lesson for upcoming YouTubers. Let me speak directly to the upcoming creators now. And this is an important advice. Advice number 1, build your own audience. Not people that when they are being commanded, they just unsubscribe. Or when they are being commanded, they come subscribing. And that is very evident. One of the reasons why I never wanted to see myself having Mura subscribers is because when you are with Mura, the subscribers will be watching you. But when you get out of Mura, nobody is viewing you. Look at a lot of channels. People have more than 20,000 subscribers, but when it comes to views, less than 1,000. That is the power of not having organic subscribers. Number 2, stop depending on shoutouts. Work your effort. Get a niche that will be helping you getting subscribers. Let the subscribers come there willingly. And number 3, let us stop. Borrowed subscribers are rented power. Today you have them, tomorrow they are being controlled and they leave you and you'll be struggling. Number 4, the owner can take them anytime, like in Mayuguno's scenario. The owner has taken them. And that is what has happened. Number 5, with the last thing, audience loyalty must be earned, not inherited. So when you go to Mura and say that, let me just go there, take Mura subscribers, they will be helping me grow my channel, do everything. Audience loyalty must be earned, not inherited. If someone can command your subscribers to leave, they were never yours. So, this story is not about villains and heroes. It is about power, it is about influence, it is about control, it is about independence. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But growth will always offend those who want control. Choose growth, choose independence, choose ownership. Let us subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel, the journey to 5,000 subscribers. Let us stay focused. Let us stay tuned. Let us get our own subscribers. Let us build our own community. Just come to my channel willingly. That is my simple plea. That's enough for today. Goodbye for now. Let us meet in the next episode. Goodbye. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Goodbye.